Hello everyone, this is Lupin and I'm back with Hand of Fate 2. I am so sorry about what happened last time. Like I said, well, not really said. Part of it was my fault because I flat out, it had been so long since I recorded a PS4 game, I forgot to switch, to mute the desktop audio meter in OBS. So there was that echo effect, and I think somehow the volume setting got turned down in OBS for the game. I do not know how. I don't know how. I think that was it. Because I had a similar problem with Jenny LeClue recording that. I think I mentioned that. Yeah, I mentioned that in the video I actually recorded for that game. But, yeah, somehow the volume got turned way down. So I had to redo... I had to replay the game. No. Scene selection, I think. Yep. Okay. So, strength. Gonna start this again. Probably get pummeled again. Like I was trying to say before, every time Draknar kills us, let's just imagine that he turns our skull into a drinking mug. So, skull mug count 4 right now. 3 times I died from enemies, and 1 time I just forfeit because I knew it wasn't going to end well anyway. Well, no, I was very hurt because I had forgotten to heal up before going on to an actual encounter. That was my fault. Yeah. So let's see. Let's go over all this companion. That's probably a good idea. Okay. Encounters. Let's see. Good idea. Maybe. Good idea. Let's see. That's new. Don't want to try that. Don't want to try that. Given the difficulty level on this, new cards might not be the best ideas. Can't do that. No. Yeah. No. Definitely not that. No, 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 no. Not that either. No, no, no. That is a bad idea. Why would you ever do that? Well, unless you're a masochist. There's that. Nope. Yeah. Nope. Could do that, yeah. No. No.
During my apprenticeship, I learned patience. This, however, stretches even me.
Yeah, well, you're gonna have to learn more patience. I'm trying to think, so be quiet! No, 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 no. Not that one. So I was thinking arm wrestling. Maybe. Anything else? No. Not before that. Not a good idea. Nope. Trade life, right. No, not a good idea. Right, Alchemist. Let's talk about Alchemist. As I was trying to say, I cut out most of it because you couldn't hear me talk anyway. Back in part 0, the introduction I added to this playlist, if you've watched that, if you're even watching this, I mentioned that I am one of the admins for the Hand of Fate 2 wiki. Well, maybe I'm not an admin anymore. I don't know. It's fine if I'm not. But I'm one of the 2 people responsible for making the Hand of Fate 2 wiki usable and useful. I am. I constructed a great deal of it. I did a tremendous amount of work. And one of the things that really annoyed me about the state that the wiki was left in is the Alchemist article. I mentioned that there was an article on there. There weren't very many articles on there, but one of the few was on Alchemist, and the contents of the article was just red = win. That's it. And that is not right. And the way Alchemist works, see, gain gold, gain fame, gain max life, 3 colors, 3 different colors, 3 different types of ingredients. If you need to get all solid colors on the wheel, right? All 3 reds, 3 blues, 3 yellows. You know, 3 reds is how you win, because that's the elixir of life. It gives you 2 max life gain cards. If you get all yellow, you get gold. Blue is fame, big fame boost, big gold gain, whatever. I think you get cursed, like it says there, if you mix colors. Potentially. I'm not sure if that happens with every color mixture or what. Now, Alchemist is also very, very complicated and very hard to catalog in a wiki article. I will admit that. It's like mind-boggling, like how to get all the information and how to organize it in a way that's comprehensible, but you shouldn't not leave a wiki article with just that little shorthand note. That is not okay. That's just... You shouldn't leave it that way. No, 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 no. So, there's that. Actually... Our palace armory is new, but I know that it's safe. Let's get rid of that. Okay, let's go with that. Equipment. Lionheart, yeah, that's in there. That's good. 1 sword. 1 helmet, 2 helmets. That's good. Good, good. I could sell that. Shield, yes. What does this do? Not especially useful, but it would be an alternate piece of armor. Yeah. Okay. Okay, Draknar, let's do this again. And again, and again, and again. I really hope there isn't some new surprise screw-up.
And here we circle to a topic dear to my heart. Revenge.
And pain. The bitter taste of blood is the first indicator that you're still alive. Blind and disoriented, you make out a voice calling to you. I'll read this out again because it got completely wrecked the last time. A pair of strong hands shake you upright. Your vision steadies, and Kolbjorn's somber face swims into view. Ask what happened. What did you get? The license plate of that truck that ran me over? I guess there aren't any trucks. How about a wagon? Kolbjorn gestures for you to be quiet. He presses his back up against a boulder beside you and grimaces, holding his side. As your head clears, a booming voice echoes out from deep in the foggy marsh. Oh, where have you crawled, gasted mice? I'd do something deeper, but I'm gonna hurt my throat, so... Gasted? Let your insides be cut and bones be crunched. Yeah, I can feel the pain in my throat. Ow. Draknar the Ogre. Hey, look. I'm on a playing card. You peer around the rock, and from the mist steps an ogre, 3 times as tall as a man, and with a lumpen, vicious face. His one good eye darts about wildly as he surveys the area, hunting for something. Presumably, you. The ogre grunts and scoops up a broken, shining trinket from the ground, splashed red with blood. Ruined with your dirty blood! Ow. Wretched cut purses! Riven into... His great, hideous face turns red. If thou listen, here, I will find the twin, then eat thine eyes. The ogre lifts his club and smashes a tree trunk in anger. The tree creaks and crashes to the ground as Draknar the Ogre, with a capital O, turns and disappears back into the mist. Come on. Kolbjorn grimaces as he holds his side, attempting to hide the severity of his injuries. Here, you are injured. Eat. He throws you a medicinal herb bun. Weak to your bones, you gratefully take a bite. 5 food. Awesome! And the bread turns to ash in your mouth. You consume 1 food. Food does not heal. Joy. Oh, I guess I could have read the campaign summary before I started. Oops. With a sinking realization, you pull the other half of the ogre's trinket from your pack. Sure enough, you feel a wrongness emanating from it. Half of Adesia's charm. Fractured, while holding only half, food does not restore life. Bound, this card cannot be discarded. And it's brimstone. Joy! A stab of hunger hits your stomach. There's only one thing for it. You must steal back the other half from the ogre that almost killed you. How did we get in this situation? Why did we get in this situation? What did I say last time? Oh yeah, I think this is another instance of you regret everything! The closest town is Driper, Kolbjorn whispers hoarsely. We cannot hope to defeat an ogre now. Nope. Defeat Draknar the Mighty. There's the objective. Summoning your remaining strength, you lift yourself onto your feet and stagger to town. But first, camp! A spindly hag beckons you towards her shabby stall on the edge of the marsh's path. Kolbjorn attempts to roast some sort of lumpy marsh vegetable. Use artifact. Healing spirits. The fish here tastes of mud. Use artifact. Healing spirits. You fend off mosquitoes and try to keep warm by the lackluster campfire. Okay, let's hope I get a little lucky this time. Friendly innkeeper! Welcome back, my friend. The innkeeper greets you warmly. You travel with company, I see. I shall gather extra provisions. Now that we are such good friends, my prices for you are always as low as possible. Heal, buy a meal, or rest? What do you require? I'll do what I can to patch up your wounds. Okay.
I'm not a vain man. You must appreciate that the game...
25 life! Thank you!
...has been my focus for more years than I can count. I have a certain pride regarding its twists and turns.
You leave the inn. Oh, I hope that doesn't turn out to be a bad idea. Swamplands! After another day of rainfall, the marshlands... I talked about this in the other video, even though you couldn't hear me very well. A marsh and a swamp are not the same thing. Both are wetlands, which is an ecosystem that is regularly flooded by water for a certain period. Both are an area that's regularly flooded by water for a certain period of the year, which is called the hydro period. But a swamp and a marsh are very different. A marsh is the same kind. A marsh is a wetland that is dominated by herbaceous / non-woody plants. And swamps are wetlands that are dominated by woody plants. What I mean is, when I say woody plants, I mean trees. So swamps are dominated by trees and other woody kinds of plants, and marshes, while they may have a few trees, trees are not the dominant type of plant in a marsh. Instead, you have more grasses and stuff like that.
Time on time. I know where I failed, and where you must not.
After another day of rainfall in the marshlands, which are not marshlands because the card is called swamplands, so therefore they are swamplands, the swamplands swell into a swamp. I really don't think that's how a swamp works. I had a few environmental classes. That's not really how a swamp and a marsh works. Water and mud obscure the path ahead. As you press on, every direction begins to look the same.
Back to the bones. I hope you have learned to be their master.
With some luck, you find your way to higher and drier ground. Back on the path, you continue your journey. The King's Road. You find your way out of the mire and onto the road to Driper. Turn back. Elder's gift! Raiders have destroyed our village, the elder explains in a hushed voice. They were searching for this. He draws an artifact from his cloak and hands it to you. Please be... Yes!
The
Lionheart!
Is a symbol of purity, nobility, and truth.
Lionheart! New platinum artifact. This is why I packed it. This is why it's also important to actually get the token for the alchemist before trying to beat strength. Max life. Receive 5 max life and 50 life when activated. Camp. Can be used from camp. Potion artifact. This used to have 5 uses and then they cut it down to 3 a long time ago. I guess they figured it was a little overpowered. Yes! That's what I was hoping for. The Elder's eyes widen as the artifact gives off a faint glow as it rests in your hands. You are indeed worthy of this gift, he continues. May this artifact bring you better fortunes than it did our people, and may their sacrifices be your gain. You gain 8 fame. Thank you. Actually, I'm gonna hold off on that. Because if I use it now, you know, I can only take, well, it'd still be a little bit of waste of the benefit, even if I get 5 max life, you know, it's 110, so that's 40, and yet I get 50 life out of it, so, Stirring in the mire. Your day's travel is slow and long. The sun's rays now gone. A chill fills the marshlands. To avoid the swelling bogs, you press on to higher ground and happen upon an old road through the marshland. To the left, you can make out a group of Empire brigands taking shelter by the side of the road. 2 phalanx of steel. You check the path to the right. You hear the distant sound of a group of raiders squabbling in the northern tongue. 5 of frost. Let's see. What weapons do I have? Sword and shield, so... Yeah, that's good for the raiders. Okay, I'm gonna take the raiders. More of them, but they're basic, so... The cold chill of night builds as you ready yourself for combat. I really hope I don't starve to death after getting Lionheart so quickly. I really do. That would be horrible. That would really, really, really be horrible.
Devoured by the gods, so be it.
You hurt me! No! No! How did I lose so much life? That's not fair. Well, I guess I'm using Lionheart now, aren't I? Stupid. With the raiders defeated, you notice some equipment hidden off the path in the mire. Perhaps they were guarding it. You slide down the bank to the treasure. You lose your balance as you slide, knocking the item into the bog and losing it forever. Disappointed, you scramble up the bank to continue on your journey. You gain 2 fame, and I lose my companion for 3 turns. Good luck, life, bad luck. Surprise reunion. Approaching Draper's gates, you notice a woman of enormous stature dressed in the blue tunic and leather apron. 3 smithing hammers hang from her waist. The blacksmith The woman rushes forward and embraces you, burying you in her chest, which is very anime sounding. The gods be praised, she cries. I thought you'd surely be dead. She releases you and looks you up and down. Look at you, she says, before you can get a word in. It's a miracle you were able to survive that beast and recover so quickly. You must be truly blessed. She whips around to face your companion. Kolbjorn, she bellows. I thought I told you to keep her out of trouble. I warned you about Draknar, and look what happened. You should know better than to steal from an ogre. Kolbjorn wanders past the fuming woman and down to the river to fish in peace. As she pauses for breath, you seize your chance to interrupt. Ask who she is. I'm Ariadne, the blacksmith's daughter, she says, surprised. We met at the Black Ale pub, the night before you set off to steal Odysseus' charm. I almost broke your wrist in arm wrestling. I almost broke your wrist arm wrestling, remember? Now that is stupid. Arm wrestling her, that is stupid. Odysseus' charm. She pokes at the broken ornament gingerly. Forgive me if I don't take it. The curse of Odysseus' charm only affects the wielder. If it makes you feel any better, the ogre is probably starving now too. From the looks of the silverwork, this is an old relic indeed. Food does not heal. Thank you for reminding me of that game. I had so forgotten. Ask about the ogre. Draknar, she says, or Draknar the Mighty, as he is known, has lived in these parts for an age. Many have tried to fell the beast before you two misfits. That's for sure, she explains. But few have lived to tell their tale. The ogre is notorious for ambushing travelers and traders alike. Not even Empire soldiers are safe in these parts. Accumulated a wealth of treasures plucked from his victims, including that cursed relic you have now. Continue on your journey. Ariadne shakes her head. One blow from Draknar's club would crush you. You won't survive it unless you get a good set of armor on you. Increase your defense in order to survive the ogre. There's the other objective. Listen, I run a traveling forge. It's currently heading here. Come see us. We'll sort you out with some good and proper armor. The piece of Odysseus' charm weighs heavy in your pack. You wish to fling it into the mire, but some strange magic stays your hand. That would be the plot. Starving and injured, you rest for a while in town. And starve to death, potentially. Wetland ambush! A slight rustling in the reeds is all the warning you get that your life is in danger. You've been ambushed, and you have no companion! No! I'm not gonna have any good equipment to give to the blacksmith, am I? Oh. With the thugs subdued, you search the area for supplies. Free food, that's nice. I need equipment. Stirring in the mire. Mire, so to avoid swelling. 4 thieves. The hum of mosquitoes fill the air as you ready yourself for combat. They're going to be the audience here. I said that last time, but you probably couldn't hear me. I could barely hear me. Ugh. How long have I been recording? About 30 minutes. So maybe I'll stop recording after this fight. Well... There. With the thieves subdued, you notice their stash of treasures hanging precariously from a tree over the bog below. You reach out to cut the rope holding the spoils. Oh, not again. Blasted.
A win here sets the tone for your challenge.
Ring of food. Optionally discard any non-food game cards to receive +2 food. You successfully collect your prize and continue on your journey. Let's see if I can actually... The old maiden. Oh, there's real old maiden. She's centuries. Okay, what do I need more of? Supplies. Thank you, Marith. Yvonne's cottage.
Taking this token from me.
By the side of a waterfall, you meet a young woman with striking gray hair. She's holding a baby. Greetings, traveler. Treat these waters with caution. They are not to be meddled with. If you're parched, you're welcome to stop by my cottage. I have a pie cooling on my windowsill, too. Aw, pie. Behind her, a little wooden sign reads, Waterfall of Youth. Very dangerous. Stay clear. That means you idiot. I am Yvonne, the woman says as she leads you to her cottage. As was promised, a hearty beef pie awaits you. You enjoy it with a side of mashed potatoes. 7 food. With the meal finished, Yvonne asks you to help her while she puts the baby to sleep. The rare sunshine flower grows nearby, and she'd like you to gather a bloom. It feels impolite to refuse. The sunshine sprouts from the rocks behind the waterfall. If you were careful, you could climb out to retrieve one without falling into the water. Try to retrieve the sunshine flower. Remembering the warning, you inch your way along the rock wall. Remembering the warning, you inch your way along the rock wall, gingerly moving from stone to stone. There we go. And this. Oh, joy.
Patience. Do not move too quickly, for haste breeds only failure.
I got it! Hallelujah!
In good stead.
Just
from
barely.
Here.
You manage to grab a ledge and regain your balance. From here, you reach the sunshine, bag it, and make your way back to the shore. Yvonne is delighted to see the sunshine. Most travelers just eat and leave. In thanks, she gives you a gift. This will protect you in your travels. You gain 2 fame. 15 gold. I'm gonna keep that, actually.
Well done.
Well, even if I screw up here, because I don't really have any good equipment. Food has been refreshed, equipment has been refreshed. Blast it. The stall is very little, some wilted strange roots, and some equipment wrapped in greasy rags. Ew. Ugh. Well, I guess I'll stop the video here. Let's see if this run can actually succeed. I don't know. Anyway, this has been Lupin playing more of Hand of Fate 2. Remember, if you like this video, please remember to press that like button, leave a comment, tell me how I'm doing, consider subscribing to my channel, or just sharing this with your friends. Every little bit helps. And you can also check out some of my other playlists and videos. You can also follow me on Twitter. I have a link on my profile. I don't use it as frequently as other people, and I'm trying to be better at it. But you can also check there, because I do sometimes put up announcements for, you know, if something's late, or sometimes if I put up a new video, or things like that. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time with more Hand of Fate 2. Bye!